Testing. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. A bit late to the stream. I was just I was editing a thumbnail for my other channel, a podcast, so just wanted to post it before I could even start the stream, you know. Hence the reason why the stream started like 10 minutes late, but I'm always late either way, so it is what it is. Welcome to the 50k challenge. Obviously, of course, if you saw the title of the video, yeah, that's what will the stream be. I'll just stream daily. I'll literally try as much to stream daily, and then all the trade that I took maybe during London session, because I'm not gonna stream London session and New York. I'm just gonna stream only New York. So maybe all the trades, if I took a trade in London session, I'll just go through it during the New York session and all that. So yeah, I took a challenge with Top Step. Took a 5k 50k challenge with Top Step, which is obviously futures. It's a prop firm where you just trade futures contracts. You don't trade forex, just futures only. So I'll only be trading futures. And yeah, I'll just do this. It's a Top Step. I'll just go through the objectives. As you can see, welcome to your Top Step. Welcome to your new first step, one rule, trading combine, you know, all that jazz. Have it, and then your trading plan. Obviously, you can earn funding by following your trading plan, which includes one rule and 3 objectives. While our program can help you earn funding fast, there is no time limit or penalty for inactivity, so you don't have to rush, you know. So yeah, that's one of the thing I'll just go through. Let me just go through the objectives, what they really require of you, you know. Like most of the prop firms, you know, the usuals, you'll just get the usual, like where they say, like, you know, minimum, maximum, daily, and minimum trading days. So here we don't have that. As you can see, the rule: do not hit or exceed your maximum loss limit. And then you can read all that. Exceeding your account will result in a break and your account will no longer be eligible for funding. If this happens, you will be pulled from the trades right away and your account will be liquidated. Nothing else causes a rule break. Industry tip: be cautious when trading with prop firms that have a trailing max drawdown calculated on unrealized profit intraday and trails a profitable open position. Like, this means, like, you know, when they say unrealized, obviously, like, if you go into profit, it also counts. So if they say there's a trading stop loss, trading maximum loss, it happens where, like, maybe you go into like 300 profit and then it goes back. No, it's still running, but it'll actually count as unrealized profits. Maximum, it'll count as like a trailing maximum. It'll add on it. But here at least they say, you know, this makes it nearly impossible for you to develop the skills or earn funding. You'll not find this at Top Step. We give you the room to develop your skills and earning. So they do have a trailing stop loss, trailing max drawdown, but it's realized, not unrealized. They do have, don't get it wrong, but it's realized, not unrealized. So only when you close your trades, that's when it actually counts, unlike when it's still running. And then so these are the trading objectives. Profit target: I forgot, I didn't actually take the, because I couldn't log in on my portal. I was just struggling to log in on my portal to show everything. So instead I just took screenshots of this thing. But yeah, profit target needs to get a profit target. They only have 3 objectives that you gotta reach. Oh, finally it is fine, because I was struggling earlier on to actually go through the I'll try to log in just in a minute. Reach target, profit target, obviously, which is like, for my challenge, is like 3,000. And then there's a consistency target. So in other words, you need to be consistent. They don't want that thing where like you just take one trade and then you pass the challenge. It doesn't work. It doesn't actually work here. So they need you to be consistent, make consistent profits, and show you can put more than one big day. Your best day cannot be greater than 50% of your total overall. It's smart to lock in a good trading day. This helps, this target helps you do that. So what happens is that if your target is to make 3,000, so your best day should not be more, as I say, it should not be greater. So it should not be more than 1.5. So you can't make more than 1.5 a day. Your biggest day can't count. So if you make more than that, it doesn't count. It can still count as profits, but it won't count it as the biggest profit of the day. So, and it's still a target, so you gotta reach that. So they just want you to be consistent. And then there's a daily limit, which in my case it's like $1,000. So I can't risk more than $1,000 a day on this challenge. So yeah, let me try to go through try to log in and all that. And see how it goes. So as you can see, here's the dashboard, and then as you can see here, got the 50k challenge is the 50k combined challenge, and then here we have the, obviously this is the, I think this is the minimum balance. This is my starting, obviously, which is 5k, and then this is your minimum balance. It is the highest of all your loss limits and may change day to day. And then this is the maximum. So my maximum is 2k. Obviously, as you can see, my equity or balance, actually equity can get to 48,000. So I can get to 48,000. So yeah, and then target being 30,000. As you can see, my balance has to get to 53,000. And then yeah, then there's the objectives: reach and maintain the $3,000 plus profits. And then best day cannot be greater than 50%, which I literally explained. Do not exceed 1,000 daily loss, or your account will be, you know, deactivated. And then the rule, only one rule: do not let your account balance hit or go below 48,000. So yeah, that's how it is. Just gonna be going through taking trades and all that. So yeah, that's how it is. You can see it's the only one. So yeah, just gonna close that. And then so far I would say I already took a trade. So far I already took, and of course you're trading futures here. You are trading futures, so yeah, you're trading futures, so it wouldn't, you're not trading, I won't be trading like your, I can trade the EURUSD, the future contract. There is a future contract for the pairs and all that, but I won't be trading that. Maybe I might trade it, but I'll be trading the micro. I could trade the E-mini straight, which is this one. I could be just trading the E-minis, but it's a lot. I literally I can't trade the E-minis. It is a lot. I can't. The minimum contract is a lot to risk. You'll find out that on the same trade that I took here, instead of risking like $100 or 150, you'll find out that I'll be risking way more than that, probably like 800, 700 there. So it's a lot, and plus I can execute more contracts as I want and be able to take partials. And then on the normal contract, the E-mini, I will be forced to just log profits, trade to log profits, because my maximum, I can only I think my maximum contract is like 35. Yeah, I'm not allowed to hold more than 5 contracts at the same time, but I know even executing one contract, it is a lot. So with that, in that case, I just trade the micro, you know, I just trade the micro contract, the micro E-minis. So yeah, trade that I'm holding is the S&P 500, the micro E-mini S&P 500. And as you can see, I took SL right there, my SL being at this, as you can see there, that's where my SL is. TP1 is over here, and then TP2 is over here. Buy stop is 1. I think I'm only seeing that now. Should be 2 contracts. So when it closes both of them, not just one. It's a little bit different, especially if you're not used to trading contracts. It might be a little bit different. And then of course, let me switch. As you can see, there's the 5K account, the 50K account. As you can see it now, we also running in profits. So I'm using the trade of aid, and then as you can see my account there. So yeah, we're good. It's the only trade that I've taken so far. Account summary, it's only the one that's running right now. So yeah, the reason why I took that trade is because of the buy side, the bearish breaker block. Excuse me, let me go to the, I think it's like a 30-minute, it's a 30-minute bearish breaker block. Yeah, it's a 30-minute breaker block. As you can see, I don't know why it keeps, so I can only, okay, it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense at the same time. It doesn't make sense, but it makes sense at the same time. So I'm not really used to trading features like that, but I'm used to using trading views. So yeah, reason why I took it, bearish breakup block. As you can see, you have that order block there, and then price went up, came back into it, and then we broke below it, and then we went back up to retest it. So I'd use that as a bearish breakout block. And then as you can see, we actually filled it nicely. And then now we're just falling. So my TP would be at this sell side here, the sell side liquidity here, and another one would be at the feel of this. I think it's like a H, yeah, at this BC here. So as soon as price come into this BC, I'll be actually looking forward to take my profits, all of the profits, and then just see how it goes. So that's what I have so far. In my mind, I'm even thinking of like locking profits, but I have a feeling like it's a bit early. We might go back in and take out, maybe fill in this CB here and then start falling. Not quite sure what we're gonna do next, you know, not really quite sure. So I'm just gonna hold it and see. So this is the only trade that I actually taken so far. I don't have any I haven't taken any other trade on this challenge. This is the first trade which I took today. So yeah, this is the S&P 500, of course, and then here we have the NASDAQ micro E mini, same thing too. If you go into the 30-minute, I only trusted the E mini, the S&P. This bearish breakup block looked more cleaner. You know, I like it when the bearish breakup block has more volume, you know, there's more body volume. As you can see, the S&P, there's a little bit more body volume than NAS. So it's the reason why I took the S&P 500. But as you can see, NAS also has the same thing, the bearish breakup block. NAS actually has the same thing, you know, so they're more or less the same thing. Bearish breakup block went up, and then now we're actually falling, expecting this to be taken out and then maybe come into this BC here, maybe can reverse into this BC and then maybe give us higher prices from there. But from now on, I'm just expecting lower prices on the NASDAQ and the S&P 500, and then Dow Jones actually, the Dow looks a bit different, and then we have this order block here. So yeah, the Dow Jones actually looks a little bit different. So yeah, the Dow Jones looks a little bit different, so I don't really see anything or any movement on the Dow Jones. So I'm just gonna let that be, and then I'll just have this running, and then yeah, we'll just see how that goes. I'm still trying to figure out how I can actually do this thing, because I'm trying to change this to 1, but it also changes the top. So if price ever got up here, it'll only close 1 contract, and I want it to close 2. Okay, I can just do this and be like, add 1 buy stop and then place a buy stop there. Yeah, I can just place a buy stop there. Let me see some. I found that I have another buy stop there. That's just okay, it's just 1, and then yeah, and then I have 1 buy stop there, 1 buy stop there, and then when they come, you're just gonna close both contracts. And then if it comes here, close 1 contract, first partial comes here, close the second contract, which is the second partial, and the last. So yeah, let me just go to the DXY to actually see what it has for us. So with that being said, as you can see, we have that sell side. We didn't really take out this sell side here. I think this is like an old PC that I had. But price didn't actually come to take out this sell side here. We just reversed a little bit early, which makes me question, are we gonna actually go back down there and try to take out that the sell side liquidity? You know, I'm going on a daily to see what's really happening on a daily. I'm gonna go to the weekly. Nothing really interesting. As you can see, we have this order block here. Price might just try to reject off of that. Let me go to the H4. Let me go to the H4 and see what's really happening. Zukani, what's up, my guy? What's up? Are you good, dog? Are you good? Are you good? I don't know why my chat is not showing. I have no idea why it is not showing. But yeah. What's up, dog? Are you good? Let me try to see if it's actually showing. Yeah, man, everything is good, man. Everything is just chilled. Nothing much, really. Everything is just chilled. Just started a new challenge, so nothing really new. Let me just see how this. Just started a new challenge. Because my chat doesn't seem like it's showing on the. Yeah, it's my chat is not showing. Oh, what's good, dog? Last time you mentioned you wanted to get a challenge. Did you end up getting the challenge? Did you end up getting the challenge, or still trying to plan out how to go around everything? Oh, you get in there. Oh, that's chilled, man. That's chilled. That's chilled. That's chilled. That's chilled. What am I seeing on the dollar? I was actually just trying to do like a top-down analysis because I already went through the S&P. And by the way, I'm trading futures only. You're saying I do have a plan now. I'll be focusing on GU only. Ah, dope, man, dope. So I'll be trading futures like the E-minis, the NASDAQ futures, S&P futures, even the GU, but the future, which is technically the same thing. So, cause it's top step, so top step we can only trade futures. So here's the, if I want to trade the euro, that's the euro. If I want to trade the, obviously this is the Aussie, but that's the, yeah. And then there's the GU. So this is what I'll be trading if I want to trade currency pairs. If I want to trade the currency pairs, which I'll actually only focus on currency pairs during the London session, and then New York just mainly focus on NAS and the rest. So yeah, let me try to I don't know why my chat is actually not showing. I have no idea why. Let me put it on top. Yeah, I don't know why. Seems like it's structured the same. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. The difference is that it's futures. It's not I don't know how to explain this. It's like the mother chart. I would just say the mother chart. Yeah, I'll just say the mother chart. Let me go to the NQ. So for example, right, this is the NASDAQ. Oh, there's it. This is the NASDAQ. This is like the mother chart. This is the what is this? If you really wanna see the real price on NAS, this is what you should be looking for. Because if you look at the especially if you check like your from Oanda, from Forex Watwati, or your broker, they all have like different prices. Like they all have like different prices. So if you actually want to see the real price on NAS, this is like the price. And this one is like there's no manipulation. Not like when there's news or something and then all of a sudden maybe on one broker it spikes and then the other one it doesn't. Others are moving a bit different from the other one. So with this one there's no crazy spreads like those. There's no slippage and all that. It's just pure price action, man. It just flows as it should, as the market should. So to answer your question, what's the difference? It's just the mother chart. I'll call it the mother chart. So yeah, that's the only difference I would say. There's no difference. It moves the same, but most of the time prices is not the same. Because we can see here NAS it's at 15,531, and then if we check on any other broker, let me remove that. Let's just maybe go to Black Bull. You see, price is different. It's not the same price. 15,465. It's not really the same price. And then if we go to another one, and then capital, see, 16,465, and then if we go to the mother, it's 15,529. So the structure is the same, but prices are never really the same. So this is the true one. It's the mother chart. Yeah, but you should be careful. Like if you're trading, it's always advisable to, if you're trading futures like me, the top step, you can only trade futures. You can't trade Forex or any other market, just future markets, only future contracts. So that's best. I can just execute. I even trade on TradingView with Top Step. Doesn't have MetaTrader. But if you're trading on your other brokers, like maybe you took with the prop firm, you took it with FTMO, if you analyze here, you can't use the prices from this. Like you can't use prices from this, because when you go to your broker, you'll see it's different, and then the next thing you're putting like wrong prices and all that. I've been there where like I just use prices. So you always gotta compare if you're using this. If you want to use the futures one, you always gotta compare. because prices are different. Because you'll find out here you'll want to put SL at 15577, and then you just put 15577 when you execute on your MT5, and then you get triggered early. And then when you check on your chart, you see like, okay, price didn't get to the high, but I'm taking out because your SL wasn't exactly where you thought you were gonna put it. So yeah. But yeah, this is for futures, if you're trading futures. But if you wanna trade, obviously most most brokers, they just trade CFDs, the NASDAQ100, S&P, which obviously it's CFDs, so they don't really have futures. Most of them, they don't trade futures. So that's that. I'm still trying to find a way why I don't understand why my chat is not showing on the screen. I do not understand. Let me try this. Copy. New. Oh, it's like the S&P. Okay. YouTube, what do you do? It is your boy. Let's go. Go live. Let's just hit reset. Yeah, man. Be patient, dog. Be patient. Be patient. Is the only way. Just keep your patience. My music stopped. No clue why. Thank you. Yeah, man, just be patient. I know if you're only gonna trade GU, then obviously you gotta be patient, because it's not gonna give you any setup, especially if you're using a high time frame. I would understand if you're like using like a lower time frame, like you're trading on a 1 minute, 5 minute, and 15 minutes. Then yeah, you might get a lot of opportunities. Then during the New York, during the London, you'll always get something. But obviously, if you're trying to swing trade it, yeah, you're not gonna get opportunities, a lot of opportunities at all. And then spending time in the market, I found my strongest and weakness points. Yeah, that's dope, bro. Strongest point, risk management. Yeah, that's dope. Not being able to see opportunities sometimes. You see that, like that's the thing. You can't really beat yourself for not seeing opportunities, man. Like, you can't really beat yourself up. Like, if you know you trade London and New York and you're on your charts during those times, then you probably you want to see what you can see, not something that you can't really. So if you can see it, then you can't trade what you can see, man. If you didn't see it, then there's no way you can trade it, unless you're talking about maybe you were not on charts and then you missed it. something like that, then I understand. Not spending enough time on the charts to find what you're looking for, then yeah, I would agree. But yeah, man, like if you're trading one pair, that's one thing, bro. That's one thing you gotta know. Not you can't find setups every single day. You know, you can't find setups every single day. Find that like a week, you can find like just 2 or even 1 good setups, you know. Especially if you want to swing it, unless you're scalping or intraday trading, just in and out for the day, But if you want to swing trade, then yeah, you won't find a lot of opportunities, dog. So that's that. I'm trying to reset. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like, gotta be patient with it. I don't know. So if you really just want to trade that only, you actually gotta be patient. I understand this thing. It's not even refreshing. What the hell? Okay, now I'm focusing way too much on this thing. Let's see. So man, you gotta be patient. Last time I saw you said you're gonna pay attention to EU and GU. Did you just end up deciding that you're just gonna only focus on GU one time? Yeah, because you said you're gonna focus on the EU too. Yeah, as I was saying, Zukanya, you still here? I still try to fix this thing. Anyway, S&P right now, it's falling. Oh, I was asking if you what happened with because you said you're gonna focus on both EU and GU. Did you end up just deciding to only focus on GU one time? Because you said you're gonna back test. I'm not sure if you said you're gonna back. Yeah, I think you said you're gonna back test EU and see how it plays out. So what happened? What happened with that? What happened? Just trying to fix this thing. Notice that most of your losses are coming from EU, so skip the card. Cool. Yeah, that's fair. That is only fair. Focusing on what you can control. Yeah, I get you, dog. I get you. Yeah, so it's best to just keep focusing on what you can control, dog. If you know that your best trades are coming from GU, then focus mainly on that. And if a lot of losses are coming from EU, just leave it. You don't have to trade it if you keep hitting a lot of losses there. So yeah, that's dope, man. That's dope. Just keep focusing on that. Focus on that. Keep focusing on that, my bro. And then here, this thing is failing to take out my first partial. Yes. Hey, you literally rather have a separate account. That's wild. That's how bad it is. You just don't want to mix yourself with that. Yeah. I'm like, you gotta trade with what you get comfortable. I feel like even I feel more comfortable with EU than GU. So yeah, but I feel like to me it depends. I don't think it's no longer about comfortability. It depends on how both of them. There's times where like I just mainly focus on GU, and then there's times where like I just mainly focus on EU, depending on how they're both looking, you know. So if one gives out clear setups, then I would focus on that, because it happens most of the time that where one gives clear setups while the other one doesn't really. So I always focus on the one that gives clear setups. So yeah, but I get you, man. I get you. I get you. Yeah, man, gotta sharpen, man. Gotta sharpen the skill. So I'm guessing obviously you're still on phase one. Are you still on phase one? Or are you on the next phase? Are you still on phase one? Or are you still on you still on the second phase now? And yeah, man, gotta pass, man. Gotta pass. Get funded. Trade it nicely as you were while trying to pass it, you know. You're good. You're good. Yeah, man. Trade what you're comfortable with. You don't have to force it. There's no need. Still on phase one, but you're getting there. Yeah, man. Keep pushing, my guy. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. You will get there. You will get there. Keep pushing. You will get there. Gotta pass. Gotta pass. Thank you. Get 100K Nyana and go spend. Hey, man, if not you, who? Like, who's gonna do it? No one will do it for you, dog. No one can do it for you. Might as well just do it yourself. Until. So yeah, see if we can just get funded 100K, because the maximum on each prop firm I think is like I think on FTMO is like 400, so 400,000. So if you can get 400K combined, or 600, I forgot. I think they increased it to 600 now. So have that, my guy. Be living life, man. Just take it nicely, trade it nicely the way you'd wanna trade it. You're good. That's the goal. That is the goal. No rush. Just, you know. If it's for exactly, dog. Yeah, man. I think FTMO they can give you up to. I just don't know. Let me check it right quick. Let me just check it real quick. Let's see. I think they can give you up to. I think they say it's somewhere. Okay, yeah. This thing gets a little bit too weird when I start. Yeah, I don't remember where I actually saw it from. but I know they can give you up to that. Yeah, I think they give you up to 400. Yeah, they give you up to 400. So you can have like maybe like 200, or maybe like have like 100k, 200ks, and a 200. Yeah, have like two separate 100ks, and then have like 100k, or just scatter them like that any way you want, but it'll be all up to 400k. And then if you want more, you can just move on to another prop firm. That's what most people do actually. Like if they know they've reached like the maximum on this prop firm, they move on to the next another prop firm, try to get the maximum they can get, and then multiple prop firm, multiple. I'm not sure if you know this guy, Paladin. Yeah, Paladin. He does that. Like he has like multiple. He also had on, is it my Forex Funds, the one that got fucked, and then he lost like 600 in total, 600k in total, and then yeah, but still it was good because he had other performs. Yeah, what's up, bro? You want to ask something? Let me just log profit here. Just break even. Just break even. So that if the price actually just tries to reverse, I'm all good. Yeah, man, find some hobbies to do, dog. Like, find something to do, dog. Like, if it's playing soccer, if it's playing, what do you do? What do I suggest? Read. Yeah, yeah, just read. Just read. Doesn't have to be about Forex. Yeah, can be about psychology, can be a novel, can be anything, man. You can find any book, anything that's interesting. Just grab a book and read, man, and read. If you get bored, play games, go play soccer. If you play soccer, any sports, go out, take walks, do something. Like, use your time with something, you know, do something else. I don't know. Because with me, I have a lot. I have a lot that I can use up my free time. Even before this, the reason why I even started the stream a bit late, because I was creating a thumbnail for. I have a podcast, by the way. So I have a podcast. Yeah, I have a podcast. I'm not sure if you can see it here. I commented. If you go to the previous chats, there's Speak and KB React there. Yeah, that's my friend and I's podcast. So I'm not sure if you can click on that, and then yeah, if you wanna tune in the podcast. But so yeah. So I was creating a thumbnail for that. I wanted to post like an episode before I started the stream. So yeah, if I'm not trading, I'm just editing. I do a lot of edits. I do a lot of editing. The podcast, shorts, TikTok, Instagram Reels. I do a lot of those. So if I'm not trading, if I'm not trading, analyzing, I'm actually editing. And if I'm not on my PC, or I'm on my PC, I can just be playing games. I can just be on YouTube, watching something, guitar, try some lessons, getting some lessons with the guitars. If not, just go out for a walk or somewhere else where I should be, you know. Oh, I used to play basketball, but I need to get a new ball. Yeah, I fucked up by my ball, so I need to get a new ball so I can go back to playing basketball. And yeah, man, just fun things. There's a lot of things you can do, man. You just gotta, cause I always try to find new hobbies, man. I always try to find something to do, something interesting that I actually wanna do, you know. So yeah, try to find something else to do, man. Try to find something else, because if you are just on the chart 24/7, and like you said, you're only on the chart for 2 to 3 hours a day, so yeah, you have a lot of time in your hand. You can use it somewhere else, do something. You can do a lot. So yeah, let me give you the, just in case you wanna check out the, I'm not sure if it will be clickable, but my podcast talk about, it has nothing to do with Forex. We don't talk about Forex. It's non-Forex related. So yeah, just in case you wanna follow, let me leave the link. Oh, you got it, subscribed. Oh, dope. They're not free. Hey man, it depends. Like, there's a lot of hobbies, man, that I don't really need to spend money, especially now. You can start now, depending on what you wanna do, man. If you wanna read, you know, you can always read books. Most books are free. You can get books. It can be a PDF. You can get books from some people. You know, I remember I once got books. Like, if there's one thing people, especially people who read, they'll always borrow you books, man. Whenever I hear somebody wants, when someone reads, I'll just ask for, like, which books do you have that you can borrow that I can go? Then they just give me a whole basket of fucking books filled, like, maybe like 10 books or 20 books. Then they can just throw it at you. Be like, yeah, man, when you got time, you can read those. Basketball, if there's a court, if you wanna play soccer, if there's a field around you, you know, anything else, I don't know. But yeah, you can always find something that doesn't really require money. Because what hobbies do I have that requires money? I don't think I have any hobbies that requires money. Like, every time I need to do it, I need to have money. Nah, maybe to start with the guitar, yeah, to buy it, it's money. An instrument, let me just say an instrument, to get started, get the instrument, yeah, it'll require money. If you wanna play soccer, to get a ball, buy it. But you know, with soccer, you don't even need to buy it. You don't need to buy a soccer ball. You don't need to buy that. There's always, if there's a court somewhere, there's always people playing there. So yeah, man, I don't know. Find something else to do, my guy. It's always nice to have a distraction from trading, because it's exhausting. Trading is exhausting, man. Yeah, just one time, dog. Hit the gym, dog. Yeah. Hit the gym one time. Hit the gym. In between sessions, just hit the gym, dog. If you're trading the nice one partial out, and then yeah man, just hit the gym one time, bro. Like between sessions, while waiting for the New York, you can just hit, because that's what I used to do. I would wake up early morning, check out the London. I didn't really trade the London session like that. I would mostly trade the New York. I'll just wake up in the morning, hit the gym, come back around 11, then 12. Most of the time, because I'll hit the gym for like, I'll probably spend like 3 hours in the gym, or 2 hours. Not 3 hours, 2 hours, yeah. I'll spend like 2 hours, 30 minutes in the gym, and then come back and check out the New York session. And then after the New York session, yeah, just do whatever. If I play games, I had a console, but I got rid of it. It was a bit too destructive. I needed some. It was a nice distraction, but it got to a point where I was like, I need to dial down. Yeah, I need to dial down. That was like 2 months ago, I think. 2 months ago, 3 months ago. I just put it away. I was like, I need to dial down into my work, because yeah. But I still have a lot of other distractions that I can do. I can still play games on my PC. Still, man, there's a lot of things to do. There's a lot of things. Yeah, there's a lot of things. A whole lot. And then account summary. This thing is always confusing me, Like, I'm actually not used to I'm not actually used to like I've traded with TradingView before, like just using TradingView, but not like that thing when you're not really used to something. I'm not entirely used to it, so I'm trying to go to the position, because this is the current position that I am holding. I'm trying to check the one that is the account summary, the one that I just filled now. Orders, it's not cancelled. Hey, whatever. Do you trade Forex pairs? Yeah, I do, man. I do. This is the pairs that I actually trade. Okay, let me just get rid of this. This is what I actually trade. Forex pairs. I trade the eurusd, the gbpusd, gbpjpy, usdjpy, ausd, auscad, nzd. Those are like the pairs that I actually trade. Which pair do you actually like that is actually not here, that I actually don't have right now? Which pair do you... Let me just say, what's your top 3? Yeah. Thomas, what's your top 3? What's your top 3? Yeah, what's your top 3? Your top 3, because I'd say my top 3, it goes, this is literally how I like it: eurusd, gbpusd, and then gbpjpy is like the second, third. The list going now. The last one is my least favorite. Same as is currently looking at AUSD. What do you have on AUSD? I haven't actually analyzed it. I've been focusing on the indices. I've been focused on the indices. So, what are you actually expecting from the AUSD? Because I would say we have this relatively equal highs. Relatively equal highs. Let me edit it. Copy template, save as relatively equal highs. So if those relatively equal highs, we have sell side down there. There's a daily, so yeah, it's a daily sell side. We have order block, currently in an order block. It's a bullish order block. We're currently in a bullish order block, so already tapped in the main threshold of the order block. So already tapped in the main threshold. So another question is currently anticipating buys. Yeah, exactly. So another question is, since you're already in a main threshold of this daily order block, I'm expecting price to actually, before we take out sell side liquidity, might reverse, take out this relatively equal highs. You know, there might even be equal highs. There might be. Let me just see. A low, it's 849. No, it's not. It's not the same. It's not equal highs. They're just relatively equal highs. And then pushing lower, we already hit main threshold of the order block. And then going to H4. Going to H4, as you can see, spiked down a bit, closed above the main threshold. And then let me just go to the H1. It's a little bit noisy. Yeah, it's actually a little bit noisy. I can't really make anything out of it, but we have this market structure shift here. I'll consider this as a market structure shift. And then another question is, because in the H1 we have that BC there, I mean the CB. We have this CB here, and then price went up into that CB, giving us a market structure shift, and then rejected off of that, and then dipped into this bullish order block here, dipped into that bullish order block, and then that would be actually a nice buying signal for me to buy from here. If I was actually looking for buys, I'll be looking for buys on that bullish order block, and then then maybe take partials along the way, and then that's where I'll be targeting that buy side liquidity there. I'll be targeting that buy side liquidity. And then how many pips would that be? 65 pips. So that's a good that'll be a good day. And if you want to swing it, TP will be at that buy side there, but obviously taking partials along the way. So yeah, using that daily. What you look at mostly on the daily? What do I look at? I look at liquidity. I look at liquidity and higher time frames PD arrays, but mostly just liquidity and higher time frame PD arrays. As I pointed out, the sell side liquidity here, relatively equal highs, or buy side liquidity, and then also I pointed out this bullish order block here. We're in a bullish order block, and then we're in a min threshold. We covered min threshold, so chances of us reversing and giving us like a more upside movement can happen, are very likely to happen, since like already hit min threshold. And then I dial down to 1 hour. We have market structure shift, dipped into the CB here, favorably gap, went back down to retest and fill in the order block, and then now it might give us higher prices. So yeah, I use the daily to know where liquidity is drawing, where are we going next. So for example, I'll go to the daily like this. We are near the sell side. Price might actually just go down to actually take out the sell side before we actually go to take out the relative equal highs. But looking at this, we have a downtrend. We still have a downtrend, and then we still have this sell side here that I feel it's gotta be taken out. So in other words, before we actually go down there, we gotta take out the relatively equal highs. So price, if we go down here and take out the sell side first, chances are we're gonna go back up again to take out the relatively equal highs. So chances are we might reverse here, take out relatively equal highs, then we go for the sell side and this one. So that's what I do when I check out higher time frames. I'm not sure if I answered you, but if I didn't, you might want to rephrase your question or any other questions that you have. I am free to answer anything you have, anything you wanna ask. And guys, don't forget to like the stream, guys. The little love that you show will be very helpful. Just like, and don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, I would appreciate the little love that you give. So yeah. So you said you were looking for Thomas Banda. You said you were anticipating buys. Where were you actually? What were you expecting? Yeah, what were you expecting from the Aussie for you to buy? Like, what were you actually waiting for? What were you waiting for to buy? DXY has been a bit, it's been a bit confusing lately. I don't know what I am actually expecting from the DXY right now, because it looks like it took out sell side here. So another question is, are we going up to tap into, because here we have, this is like it's a new day. Yeah, it's a new day opening gap, still an inefficiency. So are we just gonna go down deep into that and then fall, or what? That's the questions that I have, because I'll probably expect it to fall from here. I wouldn't expect it to actually give us higher prices at all. So I wouldn't actually expect it to give us higher prices. So the question is, where are we getting to after here? Where are we going is the question. Oh wow. Because on the S&P, like, if I'm expecting, the crazy thing is that if I'm expecting lower prices on the indices, I should be seeing, if I'm expecting lower prices, I should be seeing the DXY giving us higher prices. You know, chances of us seeing the DXY giving us higher prices and indices going lower, like both of them going lower, are very unlikely. If that happens, there's some little bit of manipulation in the market. So with usual market conditions, they should be inversely correlated. So if one goes down, the other one should go up. So if I'm still expecting the S&P to give us lower prices, I should see higher prices on the DXY. As you can see, we're just spiking down. Oh my god, I forgot to change my back to New York. I forgot to change it back to New York. So yeah, as you can see, after market open, we have this lower prices. Let me just mark out my Asia. I'll just mark it from there, and then until midnight, and then from midnight until 7. So as you can see on the DXY, we have Asia low, we got the Asia high, and then there we got the London low, you know, London low, and the London, I'll take that as a London high. That's a London high for me, because that's what we got there. See, that's tricky now. That is tricky. Okay, no, that's gotta be the London high. And then I got Asia high, Asia low, London low, then we got the London high. So yeah, with that being said, so we already took out Asia high and London high. Another question is, are we going for, already took out Asia low. Another question is, are we going for Asia London low? That is the question. Or we're just gonna take that as the low of the day and then give us higher prices. And then, you know, we might do that. We might just reject off of excuse me, we might reject off of this 5 minute. I might just reject off of this, you know, 5 minute BC, and then just go for higher prices. So we might just do that, you know. We might just do that. So we'll just see. We'll just see how. Thank you. So I might just see how that plays out. And then, as you can see, right after rejecting off of that 5 minute BC, price just started shooting up. So we might go take out that buy side there, or this might have been like a market structure shift. Let me go to the 3 minute. This might have been, as you can see, of this relatively equal lows that might have been a market structure shift, relatively equal lows, and then that might have been like a market structure shift, dip into it, then maybe fill in this CB here, and then give us lower prices. So that can happen, but we'll just see how everything just plays out. We'll just see how everything plays out. Be right back. As you can see, trade went well, I would say. Sold here, sold here the breaker block, and then first target was at the lows. You can see I closed partials there, and then the second one closed right here. We just got triggered out not long ago, so overall profits were made. Successful trade was the first trade, so I didn't really go hard on it. Only made $67 on it, so that's nice. And then let me go ahead and edit. So in total live streams we got 6 wins, so yeah, we got 6 streams, 6 wins, so yeah. So yeah, that's what we have. That's what we had for. Let me see how many contracts we managed to catch. Around. How many contracts is this? Is it 12 or 5? It can be 5. I think it's 12. Yeah, it's 12 contracts. There's no way it's 5. It's 12 contracts. Let me see. Actually 500. There's no way. I forgot. I'm not sure if it's the same, but yeah, I'm not sure how many contracts, but got those contracts. We're good. And then let's see how the NAS, as you can see, also NAS is going back into the bearish breaker block, and then this one is probably gonna take out this high and take out this also buy side liquidity. It's the 6 sister, so in this case the dough is a 6 sister, so yeah. And then as I mentioned, as you can see, the DXY, as I expected, we went in to cover the CB. Went in CB there as I highlighted, and to cover the CB, and then now we're gonna fall. Prices just fell. As I said, we had that relatively equal lows there, which can be also a market structure shift. And then had the market structure shift. Now price went back up to refill or rebalance this BC here, the CB here. I don't know. Wait, it's a 15-minute. So wait, no. Yeah, it's a 5-minute. Yeah. Went into rebalance here, and then we fell. And then price just fell after that. So yeah. And then going to the Euro USD, it's giving us higher prices. I think we had a setup on AUSD. As you can see, AUSD still playing out nicely too. Expecting buys from this order block here, market structure shift into the CB. Came back, it's in the order block. Now we're just going for higher prices. So that's what I'm expecting from the AUSD. Give us higher prices, since the dollar index is actually going for lower prices, so it should stand. It should, play out as expected. It should play out as expected. And then here we haven't really taken out sell side. We haven't cleanly taken out sell side. It did clean it out. Let's have that sell side there. Sell side liquidity. Price might literally just, as you can see, now we're in the in that CB, price might just sell off from there, you know. Price must just sell off from there, from this CB here. I might just sell off from that and to go cleanly take out that buy side, the sell side liquidity. But I don't trust that. I'm gonna take that. But at least wait for a market structure shift on a lower time frame, maybe like a 1 minute or so, or 30 minutes market structure shift. Then maybe I can consider taking a trade. But currently, just gonna let this one and see how it plays out. So yeah, I don't really have much, but it's a W for the day. It's a W for the day. It is a W. So I have a feeling we might sell off from that 5 minute CB here. We might sell off from that 5 minute CB there. So as you can see, as I said, I did not trust this CB here. As you can see, we just shot through it and then took out buy side. Now we went into this. We're currently into this 30-minute CB right here, which I also do not trust, because even though we take out buy side here, I still feel like we're gonna go for that Friday's high there. Still have a feeling we're gonna go for the Friday's buy side liquidity before we do anything else. Oh, we could just reject off of this and go for sell side here, but still have a feeling that we're gonna take out buy side before we actually go lower, you know. So yeah, and plus it's a uptrend, whatnot, you know. So we might go for that buy side liquidity. So I think I'll just end the stream here, and I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow, because I think that will be it for me. The only trade that I've taken is the sell there, and then took all my partials along the way. So yeah, I think that's where I'll just call it a day there, you know. I'll just call it a day, and plus we're about to 30 minutes away from lunchtime. So yeah, just gonna call it a day and see how it is, by tomorrow, or maybe the PM session. If something comes in by PM session, maybe I might trade the PM session, but I highly doubt it. And even if I do, I'll update y'all tomorrow on the next live. So yeah, peace.